When we think of ancient Egypt, what often comes to mind are images of pharaohs, pyramids, mummies, and hieroglyphs. It's a civilization that has captivated imaginations for centuries, and for good reason. Its legacy is immense, not just in the colossal structures they left behind, but in the profound impact they had on art, architecture, religion, and even the very concept of time. The story of ancient Egypt is a long and complex tapestry woven over thousands of years, a narrative of innovation, stability, societal structure, and eventual decline. It all began, broadly speaking, around 3100 BCE with the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under the legendary king Narmer, or Menes as he's sometimes known. This marked the start of the early dynastic period. Before this, Egypt was a land of disparate settlements along the Fertile Nile, each with its own local customs and rulers. The Nile, of course, was the bloodline of this civilization, providing the fertile grounds for agriculture that allowed such a dense population to thrive and a complex society to develop. The annual inundation of the river was not just a natural phenomenon, it was the rhythm of life, deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs and agricultural practices. Following the early dynastic period came the Old Kingdom, often called the Age of the Pyramids. This was when monumental architecture truly took off, culminating in the Great Pyramid of Giza, a testament to incredible engineering and organizational prowess. Imagine the sheer scale of the undertaking, moving millions of massive stone blocks, aligning them with incredible precision, all without modern machinery. This era also saw a highly centralized government, with the pharaoh at its apex, revered as a divine ruler. The bureaucracy was extensive, managing everything from tax collection to irrigation projects. After the Old Kingdom, Egypt entered a period of decentralization and internal strife, known as the First Intermediate Period. Regional nomarchs, or governors, grew in power, and the central authority of the pharaoh weakened. This wasn't necessarily a time of complete chaos everywhere, but it marked a shift away from the absolute stability of the Old Kingdom. Eventually, the country was reunified, leading to the Middle Kingdom, often seen as a golden age of literature and art. Pharaohs of this era focused on expanding into Nubia, developing elaborate irrigation schemes, and fostering a resurgence of intellectual and artistic endeavors. Then came the Second Intermediate Period, once again a time of fragmentation, notably marked by the rise of the Hyksos, an Asiatic people who came to rule parts of Lower Egypt. This foreign domination, though limited, had a significant impact, introducing new technologies like the horse-drawn chariot, which would later be adopted and perfected by the Egyptians themselves. The expulsion of the Hyksos ushered in the New Kingdom, arguably the most famous and powerful era of ancient Egypt. The New Kingdom was an age of empire. Pharaohs like Thutmose III, Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, and Ramses II dominated the international stage. They expanded Egypt's borders, creating an empire that stretched from Nubia in the south to the Near East. This was the time of vast temples like Karnak and Luxor and the Valley of the Kings, where pharaohs were buried in elaborate hidden tombs. The wealth pouring into Egypt from its empire and trade routes fueled incredible artistic and architectural achievements. The religious landscape also saw fascinating shifts, most notably with Akhenaten's attempt to establish a monotheistic cult of the Aten, a radical departure from traditional Egyptian polytheism. Following the New Kingdom's height, Egypt gradually entered a period of decline, often referred to as the Late Period. Successive foreign powers, including the Libyans, Nubians, Assyrians, and Persians, came to dominate Egypt, sometimes ruling for extended periods. While Egyptian culture often absorbed and influenced its conquerors, the political independence and internal stability of earlier eras were largely gone. The final chapter of ancient Egyptian independence came with the Ptolemaic dynasty, established by Ptolemy I Soter, one of Alexander the Great's generals, after Alexander's conquest of Egypt. This Hellenistic dynasty saw a unique blend of Greek and Egyptian cultures, with rulers like Cleopatra VII becoming legendary figures. But even this dynasty eventually fell. In 30 BCE, after the Battle of Actium and the deaths of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, marking the end of its more than 3 millennia-long run as an independent civilization. The fascination with ancient Egypt isn't just about its impressive ruins, it's about a people who built a society that endured for an astonishing length of time, developing a complex belief system centered on life, death, and the afterlife. Their meticulous record-keeping, sophisticated use of mathematics, advancements in medicine, and unparalleled artistic expression continue to inspire awe. The story of ancient Egypt is a powerful reminder of human ingenuity, resilience, and the enduring quest for meaning and immortality.